Hello. Okay, I'm shooting this video for people who are right into the mame thing and other things. Anyhow, I have this machine here. If I go sideways, ooh, it looks great on my camera here, but anyhow, it's a Miss Pac-Man machine. Paid $100 for it. And I rushed to the bank and I was tickled pink. Anyhow, I took the original monitor out. And yes, I hacked up the original keyboard, but you know what? There are so many of these machines. I'm sorry to you Pac-Man lovers. I just couldn't resist, and I couldn't wait for a replacement. And I kind of like this rubbing here. And on here on the side, you know, the typical left-handers and right-hand players, I should say. Not as many lefties as you can see. It's not as badly worn out on this side. If you happen to notice this here, that's because I hand painted this machine. The reason I hand painted it was, you know, I looked at the price of buying these decos and looked at the whole deal about sanding it down and starting from scratch and trying to get a hold of templates, and tried the local shop, and I happened to have a PDF, you know, of they could print this out, and again they're talking like $300 for the vinyl, and I said so I went out and I bought a can of Pac-Man pink there, and I hand painted it. I had to search for these things. They were missing. They don't make them no more.
They don't make them?
No.
Did I apply the machine?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. The bar was already there, and for good reason, because I'm going to put this machine to work. I will probably edit this video. The whole point of this video is to show that I used to have a computer in here and running mame with game launcher front end, which worked quite well. I was trying desperately to get a hold of a program called Coin Drop, which no one would oblige. So, well, that's a Mitsubishi 21-inch monitor in there. And believe it or not, if I can just get in a little closer, you see the gap here? It sticks out. It sticks out about half a centimeter, a little bit more. The same with the bar on the other side. I was freaked out when I thought I would have to do some modifications to get this monitor in here. Nope. Just take the casing off, take the glass off the front, drop it in from the front. It sits on the rail, nice and solid. And I've moved this machine around lots of times. The only thing was it was getting kind of hot because this monitor's orientation obviously is wrong. You know, it should be facing. This is the bottom here of the monitor, and heat goes that way. Unfortunately, the heat was going that way, and it was getting too much. So I got this fan. This fan here has a little sensor on it, so it starts off nice and slow and quiet. Now this thing here I'm not too happy with, because this fan here is roaring away and it makes me, I don't like it. It's too noisy. And that right there, I'm sure you all know what that is. You know, I begged for that program, Coin Drop, but no one would give it to me, so I didn't have much choice in the matter and got myself a 60-in-1. I also, of course, rewired the whole machine to jamma, because I figure, you know, if I ever want to put an actual Pac-Man board or Donkey Kong board or Centipede, or which I all have, you know, there's always a Centipede to jamma or Pac-Man or Donkey Kong to jamma adapters out there. It's very hard to find jamma to, or I should say, you know, Donkey Kong to jamma. Or I sound like an idiot now, but anyhow, you get the point. It's universal now.
Can I play on your computer?
Yeah, go ahead. Anyhow, there's my 60-in-1. And I'm shooting this video because tomorrow tomorrow this machine is going to a laundromat, and it is going to work for me. There you go. I own all these games: Super Pac-Man, Mr. Deuce Castle, Centipede, Donkey Kong 3, which I don't know why I bought it, but it was cheap. Donkey Kong, Pac-Man with some mods, and Galaga. I legally own these boards. I have them all.
Get off!
Okay. Pac-Man, Stern, Scrambler. See, I'm not being too careful, am I? Super Pac-Man. There's a couple more down there. Centipede. Of course, this one I take very good care of. That's Donkey Kong. And I have the other one there, Donkey Kong 3, which is in the mail. It's on the way. So I own the boards. I'm the legal owner of these games. As far as I'm concerned, using a 61 setup, which pretty much is a copy, exact copy of the ROMs I already own, is not a crime. I don't think I could do any more than that. See, it's just the one page. Oh. Just the one page. I don't want to play that. I mean, wiring up JAMMA was pretty easy. Coin merchants. That one's busted, the little tabs are off, but it's okay with the tape there. Hooked up the two switches, the test switch and the service switch, work hooked up properly for a JAMMA game, but they also work perfectly with that board. And let's see, here's some of my workmanship, all neat and tidy. Yeah, works great. Cord runs down there. The thing with this JAMMA cable is I eliminated right at the connector. I cut out the player 2 controls, and the original wire from the Pac-Man machine, I used some of it to make a bit of a new harness for the coin and the counter. The counter works. Everything works great with the 60-in-1 board. If you go to Y Plus Technologies, it's $110 US, free delivery. Easy to get, man. Anyhow, this video is getting kind of long, 8 minutes. And I know there's a time frame on Yahoo, so I better end it now. I don't know what else to say. Hand painted. This used to be the escape button, which had a shield on it for mame. Now, I beg for coin drop, and we all know 60-in-1 is nothing but a version of mame with some stolen ROMs, which of course you can see, which are quite interesting because they're interesting if you look at the preview. Where is it? None of the previews show Namco or anything of that sort. I mean, they show the year the game was made. That's another thing interesting. See, that game is running, right? The guy just died. That game, okay, it's at that point of the game. Get out of the preview. Go back there. It's still going. It's almost as if every single game is running at the simultaneously. Oh yeah, I got that too. That's not an aftermarket, whatever. This is an actual original. The original is in here, which we all know is faded, and the yellow is coming off her. Oh, see, there goes some yellow. I don't know if I can paint it or not from the back side, and whatever. So there you go. Here's Pac-Man. The next video I take will be of her in the laundromat.